Have you ever felt like you're drowning in mundane tasks every day simply putting out fires? Well, that was me, a busy entrepreneur drowning in chaos, wishing for a lifeline. In this video, I'll share the game changers I wish I knew earlier. That's going to be 5 productivity hacks that pulled me out of the mess and turbocharged my days. Coming up. Let's dive into what was the first game changer for me. Time blocking. Imagine your days as prime real estate, and every minute is valuable land waiting to be utilized effectively. Now, if you're juggling tasks without a plan, it's like building without a blueprint. Chaotic and inefficient. I hated feeling that no matter what I did, it always felt like I was putting out fires again and again. To avoid that, I learned that focus is absolutely crucial. Let me tell you, time blocking is your blueprint for success. It's essentially planning your day in advance, dedicating specific blocks of time to different tasks. And here's how it transformed my workflow. Instead of juggling tasks, I focus on one thing at a time. It's about putting those blinders on for the world so you can dive deep into what truly matters. To do so, start by identifying your day's non-negotiables. This could be meetings, responding to emails, or the sacred deep work sessions where your big ideas come to life. Then, using a calendar or your favorite productivity app, carve out time for each session. For example, reserve your mornings when your mind is fresh for deep work, then allocate time for emails post-lunch when you're easing back into the grind. And if you're curious about what tools to use, check out our latest video where we dive into some of the top-notch tools and apps to make time blocking a breeze. Remember, the key here is discipline. Guard these blocks as if your productivity depends on it because, well, it does. And while it might take a minute to get used to, the clarity and focus it brings are game-changing. Trust me, it's a strategy that transformed my own chaos into productivity, and I know it can do the same for you. Okay, so for this next one, let me ask you if this sounds familiar. You have a list of tasks to complete for the day, and you see something like sending an email or making a call to confirm if your colleague received the correct files. You know, it shouldn't take long, no more than 2 minutes, right? You tell yourself. But before you know it, you've forgotten, and now your project is on hold because you didn't send a darn email or didn't follow up with a client on an appointment. See where I'm going with this? This is why I implemented the 2-minute rule, a brilliant life-changing principle popularized by productivity guru David Allen. It's beautifully simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This isn't just about efficiency, it's about keeping those small tasks from piling up into a mountain of stress. That quick email reply you've been putting off, that's a 2-minute task. A swift confirmation call to a team member or a client, filling up some documents, updating your calendar, even organizing your workspace at the end of the day can fall into this category. These tasks are small, sure, but leaving them undone can clog up your workflow and your mental clarity. Imagine a cumulative effect of adopting this rule. Task by task, day by day, you'll find significant chunks of your time freed up for the work that genuinely moves the needle forward in your business. Prioritize and delegate. Let's break this down. Starting with prioritization. It's not just about doing things right, it's about doing the right things at the right time. Prioritization means identifying the tasks that are important and making them a priority, right? There's a hard truth that was revealed to me in my entrepreneurial journey. You can't be the best at everything. Also, not every task requires your unique expertise. Some tasks, while they might be necessary, can be handled efficiently by others, freeing you up to focus on what truly matters and where you add the most value. This might be best shown using the Eisenhower Matrix, named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States. His framework can be used to categorize tasks into 4 distinct quadrants. First up, urgent and important. These tasks demand immediate attention. They're critical for your goals and need to be done first. You can't afford to put them off. Next, important but not urgent. These aren't pressing but crucial for long-term success. Schedule time for these to ensure that they're not neglected. The third quadrant, urgent but not important. These tasks scream for attention, but they don't align closely with your goals. Here's where delegation shines. Pass these tasks on to competent team members or trusted and reliable individuals. And lastly, not urgent and not important. These are time sinks. Consider eliminating or postponing these to prioritize better. See, mastering the art of prioritization and delegating, and you'll transform the way you work. Remember, being busy isn't the goal, being impactful is. All right, let's talk about leveraging technology to supercharge your productivity. In our digital age, not using the tools at your fingertips is like trying to chop wood with a dull axe. Also, why wouldn't you use these tools? Let me tell you a secret. I hate emails. I hate reading them. I hate responding to them. Did I say I hate emails? Well, I did until I was introduced to Magical. Magical transformed what used to be mundane, time-consuming tasks into mere seconds of effortless action. Magical isn't just another productivity tool. It's a sidekick every business entrepreneur dreams of. Responding to emails can feel like a drag, especially when finding the right words eating into your precious time. But with Magical's AI Assist and auto reply feature, crafting professional responses is easy. You can install Magical for free by going to the link in the description or heading to getmagical.com/YouTube. Essentially, the premise of the hack: embrace the tools available to you to boost your productivity. Digital detox and batch processing. Let's face it, we're constantly on our devices being fed information which can lead to feeling overwhelmed and ultimately unproductive. Looking at countless videos on YouTube on how to invest my money, I'm guilty as charged. What you need, my friend, is a digital detox. It's essentially deciding to take short breaks from digital devices and, well, you might be asking, how do you stick to this? Well, I use the Pomodoro technique. Choose a single task to focus on, set a timer for 25 minutes and work only on your selected task, and after 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. Then you're going to repeat steps 1 to 3, 4 times, and take a longer break of about 15 to 30 minutes in between. Simple, right? The second aspect of this hack is batch processing. It's a method where you group similar tasks together and tackle them in dedicated time blocks. Let me share a snapshot from my own life to illustrate this. As a content creator, I've segmented my workflow into distinct phases. 2 days are reserved exclusively for scripting, another 2 for recording videos, and on the last working day, I deep dive into research, planning for the week or the month ahead. This approach not only streamlines my process, but it also significantly elevates my productivity and my creativity. By minimizing context switching, my focus remains undiluted, allowing me to produce quality content consistently. Now you might wonder, how does this apply to you? Well, whether it's email, social media, or any other task that seems to be nibbling away at your focus, try batching them. Set specific times in your days for these tasks rather than letting them disrupt your workflow intermittently. By doing this, you're not only going to regain control over your time, but also your mental clarity. If you found value in what you've watched today and crave more insights on skyrocketing your productivity, why not join our community? Consider subscribing to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. I'd love to hear which hack resonated with you the most, so please drop your favorite one in the comments below. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one.